Good morning, Josh. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I am excited to talk to you. It's been years since I've seen you. You came out to Salt Lake City a few years back. It's great catching up with you.
Yeah, likewise. It's been a long time. I'm always excited when I get to talk about Hunger Games because it's been like there was a while where I was like, all right, I talked about it enough. That's good. But it's been a long time now, so it's always good to like reconnect and dive back into that.
You've played such a variety of characters. Is Peter Malark your favorite character you've played up until now?
Oh man. Um he very well could be. I think that I connected with PETA in a lot of ways. Being someone that wants to be part of the change in the world, someone who fights for love, someone who, tries to maintain who he is even through all the weirdness and all the pressures of the world around. So I definitely connected with PETA in quite a big way, as well as I made 4 movies as that man, boy, child. I don't know what you would call him, but so I got to know him very well, and yeah, it was hugely important for me.
You know, it's really rare for a motion picture actor to play a character that is evolving, such as Peter did. That must have been a joy.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, now we're kind of moving into a world where there's a lot of series being made, and it's great because as an actor, as a director, whatever, you get more time to explore those characters and those stories. But we got to make 4 movies with these characters. So as a film actor, you don't get that opportunity very often to be with the character and go through that much of a change. Usually limited, 2 hours of one film. So yeah, it's I was very lucky, and we just had an amazing. Obviously, the cast was stellar, and then just the whole team around us, from our directors to our writers, producers, even stunt team, like everybody was just the best. So they made the whole process extremely enjoyable, and made a great final end product that we're all very very happy with.
Did you become really good friends over time with the cast, like Jennifer and Liam and
Oh yeah. No, we had the best time. We became super close. And I mean, for me, Jen and Liam especially, it was such a crazy ride, from, us having, all 3 of us having worked some. Jen obviously was already on a Oscar lifestyle in a way. But, just to kind of go through this crazy change in the public persona and everything. It was like a weird college, because we were like 4 or 5 years together, right around 18, 20 years old. Felt like a university experience in a very odd, odd sense.
well, now the entire franchise is available on Tubi.
I think it's great because, in a way, it's so weird because, movies and TV shows, the reason you make them is so that the most amount of people can watch them, connect with them, enjoy them, escape, whatever it is. And but that excludes people who can't afford to pay it, or aren't able to pay subscriptions monthly or rent the movies or anything. So for me to see any of my projects, especially the Hunger Games, now become available for free on Tubi, which has a ton of other stuff to stream as well, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I look at Tubi as kind of a library of motion pictures that, they're still current. They're still very very much in the public consciousness, and they do such a great job in preserving film.
Yeah, it's great. And they have great collections too, which I'm just now touching the tip of the iceberg. I just got turned on to Tubi in the last few weeks. So for me, it's a wealth, a deep well of film and TV that has many, many, many endless hours of exploring ahead for me.
Will you be stepping behind the camera more and more, directing and producing?
Yeah, absolutely. I've directed a short film and a couple music videos. I have a feature kind of coming down the line at some point. Obviously, with the new normal that we're living in, it's a little difficult to get things really moving. But I love acting, and I love being in front of the camera and bringing characters to life. But I also love being behind the camera. It's two very different experiences, and I find them both extremely satisfying. So I'm definitely gonna be exploring more and more behind the camera as well.
Yeah, I've always wanted to tell you that you seem to be joyful whenever I've interviewed you for, Bridge to Terabithia and
Oh, huh.
Journey to the Center of the Earth and those movies. You just love acting.
Yeah, I mean it's it's one of the greatest jobs I think you can have, and I'm extremely fortunate to have been able to keep doing it as long as I have. I mean, I started when I was 9 years old, and I've loved every second that I've been on a set making a movie. Not only do I love the act of acting and the actual performance of it, but I also just love being on the set with a bunch of like-minded, weird people who are all just making this collaborative art project together. And it's so satisfying, because there's so many different elements that go into making a movie or a show, and to see all those elements kind of come from different minds and work together and collaborate, it's fantastic. So yeah, I truly am joyful, and I'm dying to get back to work now, and hopefully we can do things safely and take care of everybody that needs to be taken care of, to get us all doing what we love again.
Josh, it's just a joy for me to catch up with you. Come back out to Salt Lake and visit.
Absolutely.
And again,
Absolutely.
we'll catch the
Likewise.
Hunger Games on Tubi.
Awesome. Take care, Tony. I'll see you.
This celebrity interview is sponsored by.
I'm Annette Civarella with Pia Anderson Moss Hoyt, Utah's leading entertainment law firm, serving clients nationwide. We provide solid, attentive representation focusing on minimizing risk, reducing cost, and protecting the reputation and privacy of our clients. Our goal is to provide you with the legal representation you need to make the right decisions and to protect you and your creative works. Call or email me for a free consultation.